Hello! Oh crikey, we are actually live. I've not done this for a while. So if things sound dodgy, it's probably because I've kind of got a new setup. I think I can bring me in if I need to. How does this work? Video capture. Oh god. No, that is the wrong option. They've definitely changed this quite a lot since I last used it. For the better, it's pretty good now, but I don't have a clue how it works. Right, so I want to go video capture device. Yep. I wonder if it's because I've already got the it might already be because I've got the device running already. It might just be having a fit. So no me for now. That's probably okay. I think you'll be alright without me. So let's play some games. This delightful thing is Castle of Illusion, Mickey Mouse's very own. I thought I'd play this because I was bored, to be perfectly honest. Pretty simple. It's got a sound test, which is all you need in these older games, and difficulty of normal, hard, or practice. Practice was sort of the mode that you went on if I was bored. So let's go for normal. Let's keep it on normal. A is shot, B is shot, and C is jump / attack. And let's go. So hurry before Miserable uses her powers of illusion to make herself look like Minnie and make Minnie look evil like her. Gazooks. You must find the 7 gems of the rainbow. They will give you the power to overcome Miserable. See what they did there? Miserable. So be careful, the gems are protected by the Master of Illusion. Okay, I'm going to be careful, do not worry about that. And we're going to jump on these dudes' heads! Show them what's what. What kind of room is behind this door? So this game, basically you have a bunch of rooms and you go through and they're all different worlds. So here we go. So, how it works is essentially you jump and then you can butt stomp on the trees. You also have some apples that you can throw at people. So here's some apples, and then basically it's either of the buttons will throw apples, A or. And you can get a score as well. So you can see down the bottom you've got a score. Don't really know what it counts for, to be perfectly honest. It's sort of a Mario score in that Who cares? Oh, and one of the things I've realised long after playing this game is this is essentially 1-1. Just not as good. But having said that, for a licensed Disney game, this game is pretty damn good. There's no run on which will be introduced later on in the series. I say series as though there's some sort of continuity. Basically, it's Disney. There's continuity because it's continuity. It's gonna get warmed up. Oh! Oh. Oh. Never mind then. Well, let's carry on. I played this game when I was quite young. Probably it must have been about 4 or 5. And it was probably the hardest. No, tell a lie. It was harder. Oh, see? It was harder than World of Illusion. You can go in there, but you can just jump over it. It's only an apple. And I didn't like it as much as World of Illusion, even though I probably, in hindsight, it's a better made game. It's definitely more challenging, but there's a lot of similarities in terms of how the levels are made. So in World of Illusion, you start off in a wood, then you go into this spider lair bit, but this one, I think because you've got this jumping mechanic, you've not got a carpet. Unlike you do in World of Illusion. Anyway, before World of Illusion. So as you can see, you've got power down there as well. Power is essentially a life. And then into the next bit. And this is pretty cool. So it starts off all nice, and then transitions to being dark. With this weird roar somewhere. Oh yeah, you can't apple them, but you can jump on them. Oh, always do that jump too soon. And they don't go, they just kind of float up. I get 6 gems! And throw an apple. So, the other thing this game had that was kind of reminiscent of the kind of platforms of the time was this sort of multiple routes through. And this came after stuff like Sonic and all the rest of it had done sort of up-down stuff, so it wasn't super new. But as I said, as a kid, it was pretty cool. Make you look scared. One of the things, other than this weird thrusting motion that Mickey likes to do for whatever reason, generally, there's not much in terms of animation. So, like, unlike your down animation, he just kind of hides there. There's no hiding under the cape and quaking, as there is in many of the other sort of Mickey Mouse games and stuff that was sort of popular at the time. I don't know where this goes. This just takes you back, so let's go down here. Yeah, if there's anything weird, let me know and I will take a look at the stream, but Twitch says everything is A-OK, which is what I like to see. Basically because I can't be able to screw around with it anymore. I should have got all that stuff, but I keep banging the table. Oh! So this dude, he bounces around a bit, knocks, and then Boxer makes this awesome noise that pretty much only the Megadrive ever made. Or Genesis, depending on where you're watching this. And the timing's pretty tight to be quickly honest. You've got to kind of jump over one. And I think he's 5 hits maybe? So you kind of go jump, wait for the little acorn things to fall. There we go, 5 hits. Good. And we get the gem. And then here's the red gem. You have much more to do to save Minnie. So very much your princess is in another castle sort of deal. Get some sick points. Oh, we got some secrets as well. That is level 1. And now we trot over to the next door. What could be inside? And I hated this goddamn level. Sick music though. And we've now got no apples anymore. We're now on blue balls. And proper sex you out. Exit. Oh god. What do I do? What do I do? You gotta go this way, dumbass. So, pretty cool. I say cool, so it is that cool. But like, to give the exit on the wrong side, at the beginning, to say, hey, you gotta go this way instead. Are these goddamn clouds? These dudes, planes, Mickey just butt stomping them all. That's how Mickey rolls. Oh god, screwed that up, and I've still got no balls. I mean, blue things to throw at Clowns of Doom. Let's go up here, get some money. That was close. Oh no! Saved by my butt. Oh god. Yeah, respawn enemies, it's like Call of Duty. It's coming out of the cupboard. Monster closets over here. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, little did they know how awkward these goddamn stairs would be. I'll be honest as well, the controls for this, they're not that responsive. It's not bad, but it's not the most responsive. Mickey's kind of a little, gravity's a little low. That jump, it's a proper slow jump, and even if you do kind of a tap, that's kind of the smallest you can do. Oh shit! Oh yeah, don't jump. You jump, if you time all these jumps right, you get 6 gems. It's like a power block sort of thing. Look at that momentum! And there we go, done. And exit is open. Let's keep going. He's probably gonna come out. Oh, okay. Yeah. God damn it, Josh. I'm gonna put this down to not getting warmed up. Whatever that means in these games. Okay, spring. Oh yeah. Use these dudes to get through here. I think there might be a secret actually. Yeah. All hell is breaking loose. There's planes, there's soldiers, there's an armed insurrection of toys. Oh god. Whoa! Freaked out about being on the edge of this block. I hate these sorts of things. This in Sonic used to drive me crazy. I seem to have a failure of understanding them. Oh yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can. Get through there. Get a secret. Those star things I think they may be points related, but they definitely do this. Jelly. Forever will be Mickey's enemy, as it appears in one of the later games, a couple of times actually. I think it appears in the weird circus one that I never really played. Didn't like that one at all. And it definitely appears in World of Illusion, the magical cake stage. I'm actually kind of looking forward to World of Illusion. It's been a while. I'm probably just going to keep playing these until I'm done. I need to do the most British thing and go and turn the heat off. Oh god! That noise. Screw you. Screw you, yellow block. Got miss. Oh, I've got loads of these. Let's go. Mental. There we go. Just gonna keep an eye on the sound levels. I think everything should be fine. I'm not using a great microphone, to be honest. That's an upgrade to come. Oh god! Great, great power up, like bit of scaling. Well, I say scaling, it's just sprite transforms, but didn't really see too much stuff like that back when. Time correctly, kills most of those dudes. Jump up here. Eat my butt. I kind of want to put the wheel back now. Oh god! Oh. How can I possibly reach those? Never mind, it's not important. The clowns on unicycle motif is something that's going to haunt this game for the next 20 minutes. Or 10 minutes probably. As I fail, no doubt, to defeat the boss, which I hate! I've got 4 tries though, which may need 5. I don't know. Just keep going. I think you have to go up. See, it's this floaty sort of top bit that always fruit me as a jump. You kind of get to jump and you just sort of... Oh, I'm gonna arch down slowly. I think this might be the boss. Yeah, it is. Boss music. God, this boss. Present clown boxer. It's not only Mega Man. They... God! I think there's a way of making this much easier. I think... in theory, I think I can hide here. And then get punched in the face. But you can hide in that corner, I think, and duck the punches. Let's try. Oh, freaked out. Like a Windows screensaver, he sort of gets caught in the middle. Let's see what happens. There we go. Now I remember. My foolproof tactic. So as a kid, without realising this weird issue, again, I think it's packets, this sucked. I just didn't have a clue. Oh, don't stand up early. Boom. Yeah, boy. A butt stomper gem. Butt stomper gem. That's probably going to be my new online retail business. And again, I don't know what any of these points mean. I mean, in theory, you could record these high scores, but who cares? Honestly, who cares? Okay, next world. I believe we go to Transylvania Eves, and they trans into these nice Venetian windows once they're done. It's quite nice. So, how it works with the practice mode, for those who are wondering, and I know you have been wondering since we started this, is that the it basically just gives you a limited taster of each of these 3 courses here. Courses, because that's the way they used to say it. Was there a secret here? Yes, there was. And then you basically finish the game really quickly. Normal has the the medium level of activity, so it's not too difficult in theory. Plenty of tries. I can never remember which pits are good and which are not, so I'm just gonna march on. Fish, again, probably snake out Sonic, those ones. Shrooms, purple shrooms. Pretty, like, kind of tough jumps. If you're not going to hit on those, you can just about make it, but it is tight. Pretty tight. Okay, bounce. I think I might have to go down, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, they couldn't get away without having a water level, and you can't even shoot, so you basically just get owned. No air issues though. He's not turned into a bubble. And I think you go back through the level at this point. Come on. Come on. Oh god damn it. Here we go. God damn. I think I have to go... Is it up here? No. Oh yes, I have to go back. Jump over this gap. Fucking fish of doom. Screw you. Down here we go. Hey fellas. No, that's the same hole. Made it. So I jump over this one. Oh. Ugh. God damn it. Try again. You kind of get the feeling at this point Mickey is just done with this shit. It's just like I'm jumping over these things, I'm falling into these pools, I'm dead. So what we're going to do now is probably hopefully start from where we're supposed to be and just fall early. So let's remember where we fell. Oh, it's going to be quite soon because we crashed into all these things. So it's after these bridges. No, looks suspicious. Can't go down that one. I'm going to take a risk. Yeah, this looks more like it. Done. If I'd have done that from the start, all would have been good. Now we go to the exit. And then we're in this place, whatever this is. The music's gone more pumped up because it's like a tomb. There's a weird monster eye thing in the background. Lots of them. It's basically what happened was when they made this game, they thought, I know, let's just take all the tropes that are in every single platformer. So there's got to be a wood. There's got to good work. It's got to be a wood. There's got to be a cave with weird symbols in it. There's got to be like a toy level that's like small but big. Let's put it all in. Okay. I don't really know where I'm going in this. There's lots of water. Okay, that looks bad. That looks hard water. Hard rain. That was a movie, right? Okay, then nearly died, but it's okay. We are good, we are good, we are good. We're going to jump. Thanks, multiple level. Not quite as good in Jurassic Park for the Genesis, that's Megadrive, that had, what's up here? Help. That had like a never-ending falling bit for Jurassic Park 1. Let's go down here quick. Or I get crushed by heavy water. More heavy water. It's definitely going to shit all over me. Go, go, go. Secret dot. Just keep going, let's keep going, keep going. No, 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 no! Oh, god damn it! Slippy Mickey. God damn it. Okay. We got this, we got this, we got this. No, we haven't got this at all. 1 power. Oh, jeez. Health is not a common occurrence. I don't even know if you can get it, to be honest. I'm sure you can. He says with a unwavering certainty. Okay. Let's just continue. We've got 2 continues, all is good. I think it kind of also, I think normal also just starts you deliberately on 3 lives instead of 5. So, screw you. You like Disney, but you're gonna hate it by the end of this game. I picked up the yeah, that's just there to troll me, definitely. The Humble Freedom Bundle yesterday. Lots of good stuff in that, and it's good causes. Even if you don't want to send it, if you are outside the States. And you don't want to necessarily support the ACLU, which is fine. I did anyway, because your civil liberties. But yeah, you can support MSF. I think there's another organisation I can't quite remember now. My bad. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. But yeah, so if you haven't picked up like 30 games, or more than 30 games for like about 24 quid it comes to in the old English pounds. Okay, looks like we can't stand that at all. Again, this thing costs it quite a lot, this sort of running against water. Block. Can I make it? No, let's not risk it. Go, go, go! There's no run! I'm not really... Mickey's kind of humping his way on the side, but you don't really know why. Go, 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 go. There's no end! God damn it. Okay, I've wasted too much time already. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, water. Go. Jesus! No! It really hurts when he knocks his head out of my skull. My dumbass mouse skull. Oh, god damn it, no! Come on. Okay, 1 power, 3 tries, let's do this. Oh god, I remember this boss. Bunch of levels, totem levels, little gremlin dude. You have to kind of hit him. Don't jump. Or stand still. In fact, just do everything I don't do, and it'll be fine. So I wait for him to land, he does this for a bit. Oh, god damn it. Right, come on. I remember this sucking of 3 lives because it's sort of impossible to... So you jump to avoid him, and he does his Slippy Magoogar dance. Ah! Punishing. I'm going to play these until I die dramatically, which will happen on this one. No points, no score. Is it even worth being alive at this point? Let's play a bit more conservative. Again, I suppose if... It's not going to be wrong. If I had items, then at least I could hide out and throw them at him. But at this point, I think I'm pretty screwed. Because if I had something to throw at you, Frogman, you can get me in my corner. It's my corner of safety. Guys, this may be it. Come on, let's try some epic plays. You the real... Oh. You the real MVP, Mickey. Yeah, I'm done. And so ends Mickey. I don't think we can go on any longer. So, let's see what else we can do here. Let's play... Yeah, let's do it. It's my favourite. My favourite of all time. Wait for it. I need to get some stereo sound. Just be 1 second. I'm just going to turn off the heating. So, this game. What a triumph. What a triumph. Anyway, let's play. One night, Mickey and Donald were practicing for their big magic act. One of the magic tricks surprised Donald. He fell backwards, tipping over some scenery. Behind the mysterious scenery is a mysterious magic box with a drawn curtain. Oh boy! If this works, we can use it in our magic act, said Donald. That wasn't a Donald voice, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Mickey is also a southern gentleman, noticing a strange glow behind the curtain. It was too late. Donald had already stepped inside. Stupid Donald. Already much more personality than miserable in miserable ways. Poof! The curtains fluttered and Donald disappeared. Mickey stepped inside to inspect the box and poof! He disappeared too. They've all gone. They've gone inside the magic box. What are we to do? Booming laughter echoed as Mickey and Donald fell through the darkness and an evil voice said, "You are good magicians in your world, but here in my world of magic you'll have to learn many more tricks to find your way home." Dun 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 dun. If you can find and defeat me, I will show you a way out of this magic box. What an offer. What a deal. So, this is World of Illusion. Probably my favourite game of all time. Well, it's not, but it's up there. So, how it works is you can choose a player. So you can choose either 1 or 2 players. It's a co-op game, so it was great when I was a kid and playing with my mum and dad, playing with my sister, and you can choose to be either Mickey or Donald. I think it might have to be Donald. Mickey's world is good and all. I think I prefer Donald's second area. Maybe it's... Yeah, let's go Donald. So you choose your player, you can have a load of passwords, and I remember having a load of passwords written in the back of the manual. But basically it was stuff like, it basically allowed you to go to different levels, and it was all these deck of cards. And I did see someone had made these cards, which were pretty cool to actually have as a set. But anyway, back we go, let's start. So, much more stuff going on. This was a bit later in Castle of Illusion. As I said, it was a sort of semi-sequel. You've got Caterpillar, you can run using A. You can use Magic Carpet that essentially has two attack modes really. It's got the stars that come out of it that will stun anything, and then it's got the actual carpet itself that will nail them. It's got no... You can't jump on enemies, which is the big difference really. And anything flickering you can't do. It has got a crawl, and just look at Donald. Just look at him. And you kind of press C to crawl, and it makes this weird noise. The top is your health. The magic cards. Again, you got 3 tries, but this game is much easier, and I think that's probably the biggest... Whether it's a downside or not, I don't know, because this introduced me to kind of platform mechanics in a way that most things hadn't. And the co-op mode is slightly more difficult, but this is pretty easy. Those cards, haven't got a clue what they mean. They don't do anything for health. Always annoy me why that didn't match. The sweets replace 1 health, the cake replaces all your health. So unlike Castle of Illusion, there's no multiple modes for difficulty. Really, if I was going to say Mickey would be easy, Donald would probably be normal, and co-op would probably be hard, even though you're co-op. There's some real tough levels on that. There's a minecart level that's pretty cool. It's an interesting mechanic, there's nothing this way. But not that easy. This run, though, was a game changer. And you'll see why as we get going. So Mickey will actually play that level, whereas in Donald, you end up coming here. Screw you guys. Oh yeah. Rocket freezes everything. And yeah, we have got voice samples on this. Not many. Look at that magic. But we have got some voice samples, which was pretty cool at the time. Like I said, this game is just... It's just goddamn magic. Okay, maybe I'm over-embellishing it. I think there was definitely things about this game that I'd not seen. I should have got that after. When you got good at it, as I eventually did once get pretty good at this game, it was just awesome. Just kind of, you carved through people because you knew when people were coming. You could stop. The jump was much more accurate. You see that just the controls are just a little bit more. You've got a little bit more air control. Jump's got a bit of arch in it. Yeah, this was sort of the Disney platforming games up there. Get things like this momentum. So the quicker these move, they do have a bit of momentum that will carry you off. Oh, I screwed that one up, but trying to talk and play. It's one of the world's great challenges. spider time. Here's the kind of Castle Illusion homage. Hold on these, they drop down. Again, dead simple. There's not many routes you can go. You can go up or down. Not really much advantages other than you've got a bit of a safety net of falling if you go up. This one, oh, always forget, the web is pretty narrow on this one. And once you die, your eyes go back to 0. Cool thing with co-op is you're able to really screw up the other character, because as they're jumping, you can magic carpet them. And that essentially causes them to twist up and not be able to move, which is a pretty dick move. And this is a slightly longer one, so you can just look panicked for a bit. Oh my god, what we're doing? Just stand here, it's fine, you'll just drop. Collect these cards, I don't really know what they do, but you can collect them anyway. Evil dog spiders, I never really was ever sure what they were. So, it's worth talking a little bit about the co-op in this game, because it was probably one of the more innovative things for a platformer like this. So obviously, you know, you've got games like, you've got a load of shooters and Street Fighters and different things, and it was the rage to have kind of co-op modes in these games. God damn it. Spider sack shot here, trolling spider. But first of all, it was one of the more kind of kid-friendly options, because you had to kind of use each other's platforming skills. Screw that up. You had to use the platforming options to basically help your character. But anyway, I'll talk about that in a second. Inside the chest there is an ancient manuscript describing great magic. If you say the magic word Alakazam and press one of the buttons, a flying carpet will appear. To control the carpet, hold down the jump button to fly up. If jump is not pressed, the carpet will descend. This is sort of like Metal Gear style, breaking the fourth wall. Use the direction pad to control your movement. Donald gets it. So, the co-op one was sort of weird, and the person who jumped on the carpet first got to control it, and so if you were second player, you just sat here at this point. Here we go, wait for this. You go, Donald. So jump on the magic carpet, and here we go. So there is no attack on this, I'm just hit and jump if I want to go up. If you go down too low, Tornado of Death gets you. So you just kind of want to fly. You push forward to move forward, you can go as fast or as slow as you like. As a kid, I had a fascination with just charging through. But the reason you want to stay low is because you get caught in loops like that, but then you will drop down, so it's worth like ever pushing forward momentum. To be fair, you kind of get plenty of lives on this point. So, unlike most auto-scrollers, this is sort of an auto-scroller you will control a little bit. You know, you've got to go forward, you can't go back, but you've got a kind of the ability to determine how quick or not you go on it. Again, there's another one of these upslopes, the force things that send you up in a minute. Oh no. Oh no, here we go. So this is one of the most different stages for Donald. And it's why I would say Donald is more normal, because whilst Mickey's stage has one or two tough jumps, this is actually pretty challenging if you're not used to it. Because if you get stuck on that block, you're screwed. I don't know why these fish or whatever it is make that go down. These things drop. And you've got a lot of momentum that carries you on the leaf. So if you watch this now, we jump. And if I don't do that jump absolutely spot on, I will miss. Again, jump over this, gotta keep the momentum going, jump over this, keep the momentum going. I think this is one where, yep, fire. And little faces on the fire, tiny little sprites. Okay, and then jump, run, jump. And that was a hack, which was a troll try. So, crouch. Oh, lucky. And again. So that pretty intense section was one that tripped me up as a kid. And then you get to the clouds bit, which is the same for both Mickey and Donald and the co-op one. The co-op mode, I think, goes into some weird mountain place that has some enemies that only appear in the co-op mode as well. So unlike something like Contra, where you play through the same game but with co-op and there's more guys, this had different levels based on the co-op, and there's other games that did stuff like this. But this was the one I knew, and as this is the video I'm streaming, that's sort of the important bit. And then these keys change as you walk to either bombs or cards, and I don't know why you collect the cards. I think it's just because you should. Obviously the bombs hurt. Oh god damn. Poof. Oof. Need that. Health while I can. Makes sense, especially because I'm going to lose it. And then we can run across like this. And this interactive element's, again, pretty cool. As a 6-year-old or whatever playing this, that's what I needed in my life. Interactive snow ice keyboard in the sky. There's birds. Still have moments which is pretty tough, but you'll notice the power element is just so much more generous, and the bosses are pretty easy. Donald is an impatient person though. I say pretty easy, I'm probably going to die. Here we go, just find the rhythm. So it's sort of... the thing with it is all the bosses are sort of built on the anticipation that you are not running. So if you just run this way, you're done. La 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 la. Inside the chest there's an 8 manuscript to try and get magic. Again. If you can speak the magic word Alakazam and press any one of the buttons, a magic bubble will appear. To control the bubble, hold down jump and float up and use direction pad to move the movement. If jump is not pressed, the bubble will sink. So it's the same rules as a carpet. So it's a different mechanic. And here goes nothing. Oh, now a bubble. So the thing with Donald's levels is, or how it works in the level differences really. Sorry, this noise is the most annoying noise in the world. The levels tend to be, first one is the same, middle section tends to be different, third one tends to be the same, boss tends to be the same. It does vary a little bit with some of them. The next level in particular, it kind of mixes up a little bit, but generally that's the rule. I used to hate this level. And his stupid face he pulls when he's up there. Again, this is a lot less challenging than many of the other platforming levels, because obviously there's no platforms to fall down. You just sort of float. One sweet, worth it. So that noise is happening every time I press C. Obviously, A and B at the moment do nothing. I can't run because I'm in a goddamn bubble, and B's got no carpet. You can't use a carpet because I'm in a goddamn bubble. Don't land on the prickly things. Nice work in this one, to be honest, in terms of like the kind of textures and things. So I can't go this way, but I can get this thing to eat the bubbles. I gave this out 101, it's not the most complex of things, you know. Even against the platforms at the time. But it was just cool. Just a nice game. And we can go this way and get some stuff. So, one of the other things that's interesting about this game, from a kind of being introduced to games perspective, is it sort of taught me that, like, there was more to just the characters than the fact that they were two different skins. So Donald, for example, can't get through some of the smaller gaps that Mickey can. Now, in co-op mode, it turns out on its head because you can actually, as Mickey, pull Donald through them. You just soak up the damage. But when it comes to Mickey being able to crawl through, that's how you access the different levels. And there's an example of that in a second. So we'll just get past this fish dude. Again, nothing I can do. I can try and coax him around, but I can't kill him. Donald, for a duck, is a pretty ineffectual swimmer. And also doesn't like water too much. Considering that rapids level, he could have just sat on it. So, we go this way, we go up. This is about as efficient as it is, by the way. I'm literally hammering on the jump button, come on. Goldfish. What's up, guys? Friendly goldfish. So we go in the cave. We pop. And that noise is the noise of fat-ass Donald with his bootay. Cannot get through there. And all of a sudden, oh, what's happening? Donald's on a beach. Good start. Good start. So you can climb on these trees, so it really doesn't like it. They literally just put in like a flat floor texture. Turns into a little shrimp thing. I think those things stay. These start to deflate as soon as Fat Donald gets on them. And then we get this, which is something, I think it may be in the cloud level, but you don't get many of these. So this is actually an invincibility thing. So anything that flickers in this game is pretty invincible. So bosses and everything else, all invincible when they flicker. So when you get something with a cape and it flickers, that means actually you've got to wait before you can do anything to it. Great music though. Really invokes me being a dude on a beach. And Donald's like, I'm out of here, I'm a bubble, see you fish. Back underwater we go, because I'm a dog. And then we find a ship. I hope you can already tell this, even though I am not very good at these games anymore. As proven, I'm being distracted by my own voice. Just the shift, this is just much more straightforward than Castle of Illusion in a good way. But I like Castle of Illusion a lot. I think it's a great game, but I'm just not very good at it. There's a secret down here, and those things, by the way, keep swimming across the level. They don't care. They don't care where you killed them. They just keep going. And then you've got to sort of tempt these out a little bit. You can run through them, but then one falls earlier. Screwed that one up. And then this scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. So, kill that thing, and then these dudes appear. Ah! And then one will appear in front, and I ran straight into it as I usually do. Luckily, because this thing is super generous with health, I am not too worried. And this is another one of those, oh god, the water's coming mechanics. And this time you just run. It does get pretty close, but you're not really in too much of a danger unless you just walk it. So there is some trial and error. Oops. Yeah, you see, just a variation that you are able to use the cape while you ducked. Good sprite work. Good detail. And then we've got another boss. This music is stuck into my head, so you can't do anything and it won't hurt you, this little thing. But the fin will determine where Sharky McSharkinson's going to come from. And then you just wait. You can kind of catch him twice, but he does occasionally get you. And then you have to watch out the fin on the second row, because he will... Oh, god damn it. There's a lot about this whole thing that I don't understand. In terms of, where is he coming from? How's he jumping through? What is this working? Is this not filled with water? What's happening? Screw you. Impatient Donald. Do not open the chest, you don't get the gem. It just stops. Inside the chest is an ancient manuscript describing great magic. You can say Alakazam and press any one of the buttons, you'll be transported to another box. Excellente. So, out we go. And then what happens? Oh, I'm out of control. Up Donald goes, and it turns out... it was all in a goddamn fishbowl! So, again, here's another, hey look at me being small level. I quite like this one, to be fair. So, the glue, or whatever it is, the green paste, makes you slow. Notice how stunned then. The staplers allow you to jump. Little pencil dude. Screw you. So the difficulty does go up a little bit here. You tend to get damaged a little bit more. Just getting a try for the sake of it. That's a good noise. And now we can go into Sugar Cube Land. And basically you can't stop these cubes moving. Oh dear, Donald is all cyclopsed. You can basically just freeze them, that's all you can really do to them. And they still hurt you, which sucks. So when they are frozen, they still can hurt you. And your trick's gonna come in handy. So, you cannot do this with Mickey. And here's another sort of... you can go inside the book, get hit by the rock. I love the design of this level. I thought it was pretty inventive to do it like a pop-up book. And again, it's just nice creative design. And when there were so many platformers that kind of do the like the real looking stuff or the fantasy, as a kid, this was a really great way to get introduced to these sort of games, and probably meant that I stayed sort of obsessed with platformers for as long as I did. Only the second time we've had to use that. Donald, it doesn't happen as much. So if you use that thing on the floor, Jiminy does poop. Rick, need health. I'm not too worried. There's a cake somewhere soon. Up the ramparts. Jump on that. Makes the bridge go down. In we go. So when they're flickering then, that's actually because they've got 2 HP. So no matter how well I get them on the first go, they get stunned. One thing I do think is it will trolls. Again, these characters don't like getting their head knocked. There's that one. There is something else this way with the ruler. Can't remember what it was, but I'm sure I'll take it as I need it. And again, it's got quite a lot of momentum. So you run against it, you'll go as fast, etc. Poor show. So I can't get over that, that has to happen. Oh, we go up here. There's a slidey bit, which we're going to screw me up at some point. And then we jump to the cookie bomb, which is the same as Mickey. Okay, so this is a pretty cool level. Again, inventive. And I think there's other elements of this that are different than depending on the character you're playing. So there's a bit shortly where you, with Mickey, do something different than what you can do with Donald. Oh dear. Cookie monster. Again, his cookies are dangerous, but so is he. Sweet. This taught me that all chocolate is good for you. The sweets are good. Look at this magical place. I should just have patience. There we go. Watch out for those. That character model comes back. These things, Hollywood things are weird. They basically freeze you and, yeah, just screw you up really. See ya, Cookie Man. Oh no, here we go. Not the most damaging of things, but sort of annoying. So, some point around here on Mickey's, there is a champagne bottle that you jump on. And you don't do it with Donald. I don't actually know if there is a replacement. This is just run, because you're invincible, but there's no enemies. It's a cool level actually, it's like an auto-scroller. But it's basically, here's a jelly back though. I told you jelly would come up again. This is better jelly though. Higher fidelity jelly. And we fall down here and we fight the boss. Again, I used to think this was quite a bit harder than it was. It's just a case of knowing a pattern. She does lightning shit. And there we go. So we are nearly at the end. Kind of one longish section to do. Okay, it's Alakazam. Move over to the command cards, basically. So, hot tip. Free life. And I don't think there's anything over here except these things. I don't need, but hey. Still don't know what any of this stuff is needed, by the way. Okay, this level. So this is probably the one that trips up the most people. The enemies get a lot, not harder, but just tougher. Because they fire things and take many more hits. And then we can use a new skill. And there's some platforming sections that are a little crafty. So stuff like that where it's just at ground level can annoy you. The actually being able to walk on these mushrooms, there's no law or rule to it. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And then you can fall through. Sort of is a little bit rubbish. Mad Hatters everywhere. A lot of weird kind of clashing together of Disney kind of movies and sort of animation. It's all very strange. Again, we'll mention the differences. So, Mickey gets a real weird level in this one. He's like going through a conveyor belt dining hall thing. So I told you the platform's a little tougher. Yeah, Mickey gets a weird conveyor belt dining hall thing, which, like Hall of Mirrors style, which is fine. It's not particularly exciting. It's pretty easy on the grand scheme of things compared to what Donald's going to get. But nothing compared to how stupidly weird the co-op stuff is. So, the co-op level is basically you get to the end of it, and there's this weird section that is pretty screwed up anyway at the end of this one, for both Mickey and Donald, with some doors. But the co-op one takes you to this hall of doors, kind of like Castle of Illusion. And in one door, I think it's one, will lead you through to the right place. All the other doors lead you through to completely the wrong place. Whoa, momentum. So, oh, yes, tense. And you could go back to like potentially a really irritating level, a level where you could die a lot and lose a load of tries for that towards the end of the game, which is sort of a dick move, because screwed up my jump. Start from the beginning, damn it. Because essentially you can't really do much at this point. And when we were kids, it took us a long time to work out, one, how to open the doors, so it was already pretty tense. Because it's sort of like that Sonic on a spinny thing issue, where you don't know how to do it in Sonic 3. It's sort of like that, it's like a button combination. I think it's A and up, or C and up. Which, yes, I know, now isn't that complicated. But back then was tough. Like, just patience. God. I'm going to finish this game, and then we'll not let it defeat me. At least to get a code to go back to this level. Goddamn will. So, there's this and Mickey Mania, which is a very different type of sort of style. Mickey Mania, oh god, that came out on Super Nintendo, Sega CD, Megadrive obviously, PS1. Don't think it came out for N64. PC? I think there's a PC version of Mickey Mania. It's a Virgin Interactive game. Which is just very different. And the animation in that one was really, really good. And I think graphically it was probably the most impressive one of the bunch. Nearly screwed that up. But all is good, guys. There's only one more of those pits of doom. If I can manage to jump over this small gap. There we go. So, here's a dice bit. So, basically you've got to pick the right one. I think it's this one. It's not. And what happens is either you get back to a medal level, or you get this jumping bit. Now, in many ways, it's advisable to do one of these at least, because you can get some health. If you're lucky, you can get a life. Live? And then you just fall back down. And I don't think you start just the other side of all these dice. Maybe it's this one? Nope. Oh god damn you! Here we go again. This, I'm sure they leave the pot places, and it has been a while since I played this game for me to remember. But to a kid, that was basically just RNG. I just did not know why I got sent back. I had to do this goddamn annoying thing. And think about it when you were doing it co-op, okay? So first of all, both of you had to agree. Damn it! Same mistake. Both of you had to agree which dice to stand on. Problem number one. Well, number two is you then got dragged down to this irritating place that you probably died a lot anyway, and oh, it was just so irritating. So, whilst I do deeply, deeply, deeply love this game, now, there's some elements of me that is just like, what on earth, game, why, how did you do this to me? We've got a life back at least. So it should be pretty easy. Again, the levels aren't long, they're not particularly challenging. This is, I'm not saying this is anything like, you know, crazy, but it has its moments. I think, let's try this one. Okay, that did nothing. Let's try hearts. Bingo, we're in. So, instead of going to the Hall of Doors, or the conveyor, the Hall of Mirrors, or the Hall of Doors that the Kotal guys have to do, this is pretty just a straight up kind of puzzle spot. So you've got a bunch of levels in the maze, and by doing that, for the woodpecker dudes, they draw a hole, you fall for it, and you get put somewhere else. And another homage to Castle of Illusion, I'd like to think. So there's not really too much you can do at this point. You just keep going. Oh god. I think there's only one way through, so you just kind of have to keep going until you find the woodpecker dudes, and then you kind of don't really have much of a choice. So yeah, the one thing I will say about this one, having played back-to-back the Castle Illusion in this, is that the jumping is so much snappier. Apart from when you just fluff it up. Like, most of the errors on this feel much more my errors, rather than the errors of the actual game itself. Oh god, it's a conference up here. Oh yeah, springs, I remember. Off we go again. I don't know what the significance of the cards is, by the way. I think the levels, that's all it really tells you. I remember thinking this was a maze and then realising that it's probably just... Oh, I'm dead. It's probably just designed to look a little bit more confusing than, you know, it actually is. So, if you're going to speedrun this, I reckon it's possible to do it very, very quickly. I don't know if I've ever seen a speedrun of this game. Maybe that's my new project, speedrun World of Illusion. No, can't bring myself to. I think that would ultimately ruin this game for me. And I'm good enough at ruining it myself. And we're free. And now we go into this bizarre thing. So you can free as that weird woman. Who's kind of like the smaller friend of the one from the Cake World. Also, yeah, this is how the game does chug up at this bit. I think there must be some effect it's doing in particular. I think it's when it comes to render these dudes, because I don't know if they're like multiple sprites like layered on, and she just gets stuck hovering and humping that wall. Yeah, through here is a secret piece of cake. Just gonna watch the volume a little bit on this. Damn it. So you don't have to turn this on, it's much better if you do, because you can see where you are. The enemies do have a habit of spawning behind you. So out of nowhere, this dude, stare, shimmier. I'd love to know what the developers called these games. Okay, done. Keep moving. This is the worst thing for an impatient person. So, because that happens. Run! Okay, let's just take our time. Kill lady. See, I get just a little bit more. A couple of frames more boost running. And then you jump in this. Ah, everything is good. Oh, Jesus! Missed that, you did. Game over. These dudes are back. Just take more hits. Oh. Screw you. Screw you. Playing this again does really bring back how much of this is muscle memory. Whilst I've screwed up a couple of jumps, and I think, you know, I'm just out of practice of platformers in the grand scheme of things. I've definitely had more perfect playthroughs of this game. It's just nice to play. Always go low. You get the try. You get the extra try. You get killed by this dude, but at this point, you're probably okay. Die, die. Take my magic carpet of doom. There we go. So that end bit of the tail of the carpet doesn't actually take off anything. It's just... well, maybe it does, but such tiny amounts. What you needed? I think we are here. You've done well so far, but your adventure ends here. You'll never defeat me. So this is it. This is the last boss. Not the most challenging last boss in the world. In fact, probably the biggest disappointment. Oh, damn it. I just had 2 lives, so it's not surprising. So it's not, his hitbox is basically his face. It's not super clear. These little floaty angel bulldogs of doom can hurt you. Well, basically, if you just keep jumping. There we go! World of Illusion complete. Impatient Donald's not happy. And then Goldie McGolden Sands comes from here. You can walk on this, by the way. Amazing! No one has ever defeated me. You are a great musician. As I promised, I'll show you my greatest trick, how to escape from my world of illusion. And then this happens. Mickey and Donald. Donald drunk, Mickey stoned. Very confused, but very determined. Mickey walks slightly quicker. Fat Donald. And that, ladies and gents, is the end of World of Illusions. And then all the great and good here. Hugh, Dewey, Louie, Goofy, Pluto, Daisy, random mix of characters, some pigs. I will watch the show. And what's hilarious is they made new sprites just for this bit with little suits on, which is quite a nice bit of effort in the grand scheme of things. Donald screwed it up. And he gets launched into space. Thank you for playing. And thank you for watching if anybody has watched or is going to watch this. And then all the fake names of development in the 90s and 80s appear. Thomas Yuda could be a real person. That person is not. So yeah, for people who don't know, a lot of this sort of stuff was basically artists was like developers were scared of artists being poached, especially ones who did good work, and this would have been classed as good sprite work back in the day. Really good sprite work. So it would have been a case of, yeah, people being worried about being poached, which is kind of hilarious. Boy. Real? Ken. Yeah, probably just named after the Street Fighter characters. Like, who the hell is Fu? I'm sorry, but in Japan there's probably quite a few of them. I don't know where these guys are going. Thanks, Bert. God, this is loud. This music is triumphant. Patrick Gilmore. Okay. See what this producer gets a real name. Satman. Whoever the hell Satman is. And then, nice pose. Good animation. Well, not the best animation, but good animation. And we're done. The end. So I'm going to stop there, mainly because I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some food. And really, that was just a test stream of sorts to kind of actually get doing something. But yeah, that was good. I'll probably post this, and then yeah, we can go from there. I'm probably going to do some more stuff like this in the future. Not sure what. I might even have a camera. You can see my dumb face. But yeah, if there's anything in particular that people want me to play, I probably will do because I need inspiration. I think I'm probably going to look at some more Disney stuff because I am just a big fan of Disney games from this generation. Mickey Mania is obviously one. Fantasia because it's terrible. What other ones have we got? Obviously things like Lion King, Aladdin. Aladdin on the Genesis, Megadrive, ace. Best version of that game. But I will leave you in the capable hands of Mickey and Donald to say I'll see you next time.